Hey everyone, it's Sweatstoria with Urban Burn, aka Angie, my real name. Anyway, it is Tuesday. It's time for your lunchtime yoga. I would definitely have a couple blocks for today's practice. We're going to be not just lengthening the hamstrings, but we're going to be activating them as well. So this is going to seem maybe easy for some of you. But hey Elizabeth, how's it going? For some of you looking for like a more steady flow, this might not be your jam today. However, I encourage you to stay tuned, because when you can learn how to activate your hamstring, right, you're going to be able to apply that to any yoga class, especially vinyasa, that you go to, and just remain a little bit safer in your class. So without further ado, again, grab your blocks. If you don't have one, I would definitely get two today. But we're gonna start by lying all the way down on our backs, okay? So think starting the class with not quite Shavasana, but in that same posture, right? Exact same posture. So you are lying on your back, palms face up, maybe lift the shoulder blades up off the floor, replant them down as you pull your shoulders away from the ears, and then just let your feet flop to the side for a moment. Take a deep inhale through the nose, side out through the mouth. One more breath. Breathe in, exhale. And then I want you to just draw your attention to your feet. I want you to start to flex through your feet. So toes should face directly up towards the ceiling. All right, not pointing the toes. Your feet are flexed. Imagine that you're pressing your foot into a wall. If you're close to a wall and want to shimmy over there real quick and just push your foot into the wall, that's fine. All right, but your feet are flexed, okay? So you should feel the calf muscle in the back of your shin there kind of opening up, a little stretch in the calves, right? Nice flexed foot. Now from here, I want you to push the heels down, push the calves down into the floor if you can, and think about lifting the pelvis just slightly, all right? While keeping it stable, you're lifting your seat, all right? And you should feel right away the back of the legs. Hey, Storm. Hey, little baby. So you should feel the back of the legs firing up here. Oh yeah, those are our hamstrings, baby. And now you're gonna just relax, breathe, keep your feet flexed if you can. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're gonna press through the calves, press through the heels again. Doesn't matter if you get your calves down onto the floor, as long as you're pushing down through the heels and you can feel the backs of the legs. And then you're gonna lower down. Now go ahead and squeeze your knees into your chest. Maybe circle the ankles out, maybe rock side to side. And then you're gonna tuck your chin into your chest, really curl into a little ball. And then start to rock forward and backward along that spine. Even if you can sit up right away, take this opportunity to really massage through that back. Work through that spine a little bit. It should feel good if you've been sitting all day. I've been on the subway all morning, so this actually feels pretty sweet. Just keep your chin tucked. Woo! And then the next time you sit up, you're gonna spin onto your hands and knees. Belly button faces down. Classic hamstring activation. We're gonna go into a little bit of bird dog, all right? Reach your right arm forward, left leg back, flex that left foot, deep breath in. Exhale, round knee into elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull that knee in. Keep moving with your breath. But every time you draw that knee in and then extend that leg out, I want you to look back, and see if you can see that thigh pointed down to the floor. All right, so you're not rolling open with that hip, you're just keeping that thigh face down to the ground. Okay, you're gonna start to feel those hamstrings. You'll definitely feel the glutes maybe wanting to help a little bit as well. Okay, and then go ahead and plant the right palm down. Give me a cat-cow. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hips. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, round. Go ahead, let's switch sides. Right leg back. Remember that hip is down, left arm forward. Deep breath in, lift. Exhale, round. Make sure you can see the front of your right thigh. If you feel a little bit unsteady this afternoon, you can tuck your left toes under, right, getting into the ball of the foot. Just a few bird dogs. Again, keeping the entire front of that right thigh facing down towards the floor. A few more here. Use your breath, right? Allow that back to move, flexing and extending with your leg and your arm. Good, and then go ahead, find that cat-cow, breathe it in. Exhale. Go ahead and slide those feet back nice and long. Find your high plank pose. Hold it here. Press the heels back. See if you can fire up the backs of the legs in your plank pose. So maybe bend the knees just a little bit. Press back through the heels. Belly button pulls up and in. And then inhale, reach the heart forward. Keep pressing the heels back. As you exhale, lower the belly all the way down towards the floor. Untuck your toes, right? Palms are along either side of the chest. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, draw your shoulders back, reach your elbows back, baby cobra, lifting up through the heart. Exhale, allowing that chest to come down. One more time, inhale, lift up, shoulders away from the ears. You're dragging those palms back. Maybe even lift them a little bit. As you exhale, tuck the toes, press up into that high plank, and then downward facing dog. We're gonna pause here. Go ahead and pedal out those feet. Let those heels lift and lower. Sashay those hips. Think of widening out the back side of the body so that the shoulder blade area is just really widening for you. Belly button still pulls up and in. Shake the head. Pressing through the fingertips. Bend the knees. Arch the back. Look forward. Start to walk your feet up into your hands. Take your time. All right, so we're activating the hamstrings. But part of that activation is going to include release. So this is a really good way to kind of release those hamstrings by just taking a nice slow walk up to your forward fold. Now once you get there, give your knees a generous bend. Grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Press through the feet. Inhale. Slowly come all the way up to stand, head, neck, and shoulders last. Exhale. Shake it out. Relax those shoulders. Beautiful. Coming into Tadasana, big toes together, space between the heels. I'll step back just a little bit. Right? Palms face forward. I want you to think of just gently lifting up the kneecaps, okay? And then belly button pulls in, pull the ribs together, palms face open, reach those fingers down towards the floor. And now just like when we were lying on the ground in our Shavasana at the beginning of class, I want you to think of pressing both heels down into the floor. And think of pressing the calves back into an imaginary wall behind you. This cat's gonna be running around, so I hope everyone here likes kitties. All right, so feeling how that action of pressing the foot down Think about if you press the foot down and then drag the foot back without actually moving it, you're going to engage the back of the leg. You're going to fire up those hamstrings. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Keeping that tone on the back of the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Let's make it a shallow chair this afternoon, all right? If you went a little bit deeper, that's fine. Take an inhale here. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Think of dragging those heels back. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the feet back, plank pose. Lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, chest lifts up. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, take a few steps up towards the front of the mat, find that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's take a few rounds of that. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Keep pressing the heels down and back, engaging those hamstrings. Exhale, plant the palms. Either lower knees, chest, chin, or bend those elbows halfway. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Bend the knees, look forward. Take a few steps up towards the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms sweep up. Exhale, Tadasana. One more round. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, belly button pulls in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Take your journey back to your downward facing dog. Breathing in. Exhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Step, hop, or float to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Beautiful, everybody. We're going to add on to that just a little bit, just with a little bit of strengthening, okay? So I want you to inhale, bring your arms up. As you exhale, come back into your chair pose. Again, a little shallow chair to start. And then I want you to place the weight into your right foot. Just lift that left leg up. Breathing here. Think about keeping your hips square. All right, you're just hovering that left leg. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, start to slide that left leg back. Warrior 3. Arms can reach forward. I'm going to put mine on my hips just so I keep my left hip point pointed down towards the floor. Chest nice and open, and breathe. Flexing through that back leg. And we're going to engage that left hamstring even more. So inhale, tap the ball of the left foot down on the ground. Exhale, squeeze that left leg up. 3 more times like that. Inhale, tap, belly button pulls in. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Bring your knee into your chest. And then step the left foot back down on the right. Find that chair pose, reset. Take a breath or two just to regroup here. Just gonna make up new sayings. And then as you inhale, shift the weight into the left foot, right leg lifts. Just let it hover, all right? Flexing through that right foot, trying to keep those hips square, that pelvis nice and even with the right leg lifted. Beautiful, everyone. And then go ahead and on your next inhale, go ahead and drag that right heel back, nice and smooth, like you're moving through water. Belly button pulls up and in. Right foot is flexed, finding that warrior three. All right, now my chest isn't that low today. I'm kind of having a little bit more lifted, right? But if you can keep your spine lengthened, you can come into that fuller version of a warrior just with the crown of your head pointed a little bit more forward, okay? Inhale, lower the right ball of the foot down towards the floor. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold, hold, hold. And then step your right foot to meet the left. Chair pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here for a moment. Maybe shake the head around. Maybe grab onto opposite elbows again. Breathe. Feel that length in the back of the legs. On your next inhale, go ahead and find that halfway lift, lengthen through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, plant the palms, find your way to downward facing dog. So you can come into that chaturanga if that feels good for you today. You can just step back into downward facing dog. That feels a little bit better. Go ahead and inhale. Sweep your right leg up and back. Let's bend the knee, open up the hip. All right? Keep that left heel lifted. And think of pressing the left ball of the foot down and pressing it back. Okay, so that left leg is engaged, even though your right leg is getting a nice good stretch. And then straighten the right leg, dial the right hip down. Exhale, bring your right knee into your nose. Keep your right knee bent, deep breath in. As you exhale, just slide your right knee so that your right knee meets your left. Right foot is flexed. Deep breath in. Exhale, press that right leg all the way up and back. All right, inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, slide that right knee back to meet the left. Hold. Exhale, extend that right leg up and back. One more time. Inhale, knee to nose. Deep breath in. Exhale, slide back. Pause. And then press the hips up and back. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, step that right foot through between the hands. Pop the left heel down and in. Rise up, warrior one. Woo! Squaring through the hips. Belly button pulls up and in. Pressing that left heel down. Okay? And I should have set up my blocks before, and I didn't. But I am going to have the blocks at the highest height here. Just setting up for a little pyramid pose. Squaring through the hips. Belly button pulls up and in. We're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, I want you to hinge forward. Let that left leg launch up into the air. Find that warrior three. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hands down, standing split. I'm going to use blocks. Hey, kitty. I know, we're being weirdos. Moving with our breath. Keep lifting that left leg up, giving that right hamstring a nice deep stretch. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the right knee, step the left foot back, rise up, warrior one. Inhale, straighten the right leg, Square the hips. Exhale, pyramid pose. Come down slowly if you can, if you didn't already come down. Good. Squaring through the hips, belly button pulls up and in. I want you to bend that right knee softly, and then if you have blocks near you, I want you to bring them just right in front of your chest, okay? Just so it's supporting a little bit of your upper body, because on that right leg, that front leg, you're gonna think of that same action of pressing the right heel down and dragging it back towards the back of the mat without actually moving it, all right? And then you're just gonna release. So every inhale, I want you to push down, drag it back. Every exhale, I want you to relax that activation in the back of the leg. Just do that for a few breaths on your own here. It's a little bit of active stretching, so we're firing up the muscle and then we're letting it go. Good. On your next breath in, go ahead and lift the back heel. Exhale, find that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step back, float through your vinyasa. So again, any journey to downward facing dog that you want to take this afternoon. Good, we're making good headway here. Excellent. So from that downward facing dog, go ahead and inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Keep that right leg engaged. So lifting the right heel, you're on the ball of that right foot. Okay, try not to crunch into your toes too much, but you're letting that left leg kind of just chill over on the right side. Inhale, straighten that left leg, dial the hip down. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here. Flex the left foot. Inhale, left knee presses back to meet the right. Exhale, you're lengthening the leg, sending the hips up and back, pressing the chest towards the right thigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Foot is flexed. Drag that knee back to meet the right. And lengthen the leg. Good, one more time. Press that knee in towards your chest. Left knee meets the right. Extending that left leg back and up nice and long. Deep breath in. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. Pop the right heel in and down, rise up. Warrior one. Squaring the hips. Belly button pulls in and up. Nice and lengthened along the side of the waist. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the chest over that left thigh. Start to lift that right foot up. And as you exhale, find that warrior three again. Kick that right leg up, squaring through the hips. Breathing in, breathing out. Just trying to stay in the frame here. One more breath. Exhale, standing split. Right leg reaches back. Let the head go. Crown of the head should just shake out. All right, try to square those hips as much as you can. Doesn't matter how high your right leg is. You're just lifting it up and squaring through the hips. Try not to lift the right leg and open up the hip, okay? Then you're doing like a half moon standing split combo. Take another breath in here. And as you exhale, step that right foot back, rise up, warrior one. Deep breath in. Exhale, straighten out that left leg. Square the hips, we'll come into our pyramid pose. All right, so you're keeping those hip points nice and even, square with your shoulders. All right, we're only coming down so that our chest can just be right over our hands and our hands are on some blocks, right? And if you don't have blocks, you can just put them underneath your shin. Pausing here, doing some of that active stretching, right? So you're pressing down through your left foot. You're thinking of drawing that left foot back as you gently smear the right hip forward. And then as you exhale, you're just releasing. Inhale, press down through the front foot. Think of dragging it back. Exhale, release. Good. Do this a few more times just with your own breath. Yeah. It's a lot of fun working through these hamstrings. I do have a little bit of a bend in this left knee, just so you know. On your next exhale, plant the palms. Step the left foot back. Lower chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Wow. Feeling really good with these hamstrings. So for the last few moments of class, I want you to just really think about engaging the core, using those hamstrings, all right, and finding the will to try what I'm going to demo next. So you're going to bend the knees. And you're gonna start to step the toes together, okay? You're gonna inhale your left leg up and back. You're in that three-legged dog. And as you exhale, you're gonna start to walk the hands back towards that right foot. As you do this, think about keeping the left hip square down to the floor. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Lengthen through the crown of the head. If you need to tap the left foot down, you can. But you're gonna come up and find your warrior three right from that spot. I ran out of room, but I'll demo it again here. Everyone will get another chance to try that. So it's inhale, left leg sweeps up and back. Try to keep the hip closed down. All right, and start to walk your hands back towards your right leg, so that you can bring your right heel down onto the floor. Keep your left leg lifted. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Bend the right knee. Easier said than done. Find that warrior three. Woo! And step up to a standing position, just to give everything a little release. Whew. And then let's go ahead and just try that on the other leg. Just try it. You know, we do the same thing over and over so often in yoga, and it doesn't have to be so scripted like that, right? We can kind of test out movement that feels good, movement that empowers us a little bit, movement that's different, just to keep our bodies and minds active and engaged, okay? So go ahead and just find your downward facing dog, downward dog. That would be appropriate today, right? Inhale, sweep that right leg up and back. And as you exhale, start to walk the hands forward. I'm gonna hop my left leg in because I don't wanna run out of room. All right, and then I'm gonna lengthen through the crown of the head. Start to lift my chest. I'm gonna bring my chest up to the level of my right leg, finding warrior three. Breathing in. As you exhale, feet can step together. Let's try that one more time on the left side. We definitely have time. So get into your dog. All right, downward facing dog. Then inhale, sweep the right leg up and back, squaring through the hips. I'm gonna bend my left knee, look forward, and hop my left foot just up a little bit, just so I don't run out of room. As I start to walk my hands back towards my feet, lengthening through the crown of the head. Again, if you need a little tap down on that right foot just to lift your chest, go ahead and take it, and then engage those legs, sweep that right leg up. Foot is flexed. Breathing in. Exhale. Tadasana. Woo! Keep your hands at heart center or palms open and just breathe. So we're ending the same place where we started, but well, in the same posture, but we're just standing up. This time I want you to relax, let it go. Excellent job, everybody. I'm so glad that you worked through this. Hey, Jeremy. And we're gonna go ahead and let you all have a lovely afternoon. If you wanna sit and just breathe quietly for a few moments, I encourage you just to take that time for yourself. Just honor yourself to have a little bit of space today. And yeah, then you can definitely go back to your day full force. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good afternoon. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Karen. Hey, Amanda. Bye.